Aloha everybody, Gabe here from the Hawaii Institute of Self-Reliance, His Survival. Welcome back, mahalo for watching. In today's video I'm giving my first impressions of the ECO Golok by Condor. Made in El Salvador. These run for about $35, $40 off of Amazon. Don't go away. Yeah. See how she does stabbing. Whew, look at that penetration. It's good. Slashing. Oh man, look at that. Very good grip. Solid. Yeah. I'm going to give you the stats on this machete. It is 1075 steel, high carbon steel. It's definitely thicker than your standard machete. I think that's about 4.5 millimeters. And the blade is 14.5 inches. It's got kind of a Scandi grind right here. And it's a convex edge. And overall length, my measurement is 21.25. And it's got a comfortable molded or injected molded plastic handle and a lanyard hole right there. I believe it's full tang. Ooh. Ooh. God. Yeah. So quick in hand. There we go. That was easy. In my opinion, this is a great backpacking machete. Now around the homestead, you could use it, or the farm, or in the jungle, clearing land. But for a 14-inch blade, you don't necessarily want to clear a whole, let's say, an acre of jungle, right? You would bring this backpacking. It's light, compact, and it can still get the job done for light trail clearing, right? You're not gonna do major trail blazing. And tell you the truth, sometimes in the jungle you want a shorter machete to have it's not gonna get in the way of actually clearing a trail or something, because sometimes a longer machete, let's say like a 22-inch machete, can be unwieldy, and it could create problems when there's like a mixture of, let's say, vines and soft vegetation or light vegetation with like a harder wood. Like in Hawaii we have ohia or koa, so you don't want to like chop down those big trees, right? But you still want something that can chop, like it can chop guava. You saw in the video it was chopping guava real well, and it can chop ironwood too. But again, to me it's like for vines, grass, ferns, light vegetation. It's quick in hand. Bananas, it's great bananas. And yeah, it can do the medium vegetation. Like I can imagine you could cut down some pine because pine's not really a hardwood, it's fairly soft. But I consider that like medium vegetation, right? So again, this is great for a backpacker or someone like on a farm or a homestead that just needs a small, short machete to get into those tight areas where you don't need a really long machete and you're not going to clear like an acre of jungle or something. So this is a great little backpacking machete in my opinion. Oh yeah. That was a big pig. Wow. Ooh. Yeah, that was a big pig. That was a big pig. Damn. Wow. Got some ironwood right here. Move it up a little bit so you can see. Yeah. Oh, got you there. Ironwood's no joke. I'm not worried about it either. This Golok is pretty thick. I'd say it's a machete, but it's really thick for a machete. Let's see if I can make some feather sticks. Ironwood does not like to do feather sticks. I need some pine. Don't have any pine in Hawaii. Decent. Okay, let's do some chopping. Yeah. I'd say this is a medium to light chopper. Light vegetation, medium vegetation. And for its size, it really bites in there. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's get the sheath out of the way. Ballistic nylon, better than your typical machete sheath that you get from a typical, Latin style machete. It's better. It's got ballistic nylon. It's got the symbol right there. It's got a Velcro strap right there. Generous belt loop. I wouldn't necessarily carry this on my belt, but you can. It works. The sheath does have a little bit of trouble getting in and out. That's why I wouldn't put it on my belt, because it'd be kind of hard to draw it out, and it's just a little tricky. You kind of have to wiggle it, but no problem. It's just the shape of the blade, and I think the sheath would have been better off if it would have a strap right here and this part was open. And yeah, it holds the machete in there real nice. There you go. Holds it in there. It's not going anywhere. Now I want to talk about the coating, because you're going to have to worry about rust. This is 1075 steel, and you can see it's already starting to patina on the edge. So this is a baked on oil, and it does help with the rust, but you're going to have to use some kind of like WD-40 if you're not going to use it for food. But I would suggest like a frog lube if you want to like open coconuts with this. And I will do more videos on this. This is just my first impression video, and I'll open plenty of coconuts with this, because this is definitely a keeper. Final thoughts on the Condor ECO Golok. Jungle approved for $35–40, and I'll provide a link where you can buy it off of Amazon. That helps support the channel. Thank you if you want to pick this up. It's got a nice sheath. Comfortable in hand right off the bat. It doesn't really come too sharp. I stropped it maybe a minute or two because it's a convex edge, but it sharpened up real quick, and that 1070 steel seems to hold an edge. It's still really sharp for all the work that I was doing with it, and you can see that this is the sweet spot right here. Right in here you get all that power, and you get that snap cut going. And this 14.5-inch blade with that swoop and the blade shape makes it more powerful. Like it'll hit like an 18-inch machete, just because it's got a different design than like your typical Latin machete. And this handle really helps. It brings the I don't know if you can see that. It brings your hand like that, so it gives it that shape that you want, to where the blade is forward and it's like that. You see that? It's brilliant. Brilliant design. Comfortable in hand right out of the box. Yeah, it's basically plug and play. You don't have to have a super razor sharp edge, but for reviews and stuff like that, I want to put a razor edge on it, and it definitely held the edge. I like Condor. I've had a couple Condor knives. I prefer, of course, their bigger chopping machetes to their little knives, and every one that I've had has worked. Great value, and I'll provide a link in the description box where you can buy this for $35–40. So if you do that, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up right here. Thank you for the like, thank you for the share, thank you for the subscription. Hope you comment. I'm here for any questions, and until next time, hello. Yeah. Shoots, brah. Got me a new machete.